Welcome to a Minecraft Shaders Pack review. This is called Warm Shaders, and it is created by Alberto. And it comes with some really cool features I am yet to see in any other Shaders packs. Alright, before I start getting the question in the comment section saying, hey Echo, does it work for this device, this platform, this version? Why does it work for me? Let me explain a couple of things. As of right now, if you do have a Mali GPU, you might be experiencing some crashes. Will this pack crash for you? Who knows? Give it a try. But I can tell you the developers are trying to work on a fix that will resolve the crashes for Mali GPUs. For those of you that would like to test this out, you need to be in the version 1.20.30.20 or above. I'm currently in 0.24 and it does work for this version fine. The final thing I would like to mention is for those of you checking this out, it is an experimental feature. Go down to your world's experiments, scroll down to the bottom. You are looking for Render Dragon features for creators. You need to turn this feature on. Besides that, you are just going to need the pack that is available in the description, free to download. Activate this, make sure it's in the active section, and you are good to go. Okay, let's change from default textures to the shaders pack. Now, something really cool with this pack is when you are inside of a jungle biome, you kind of have like this mist, this fog, and I get the sense of it feeling really, really warm, as if you were in some kind of tropical forest. And this is what I showed you at the start of the video. Now, one thing Shaders Pack creators are now able to do is they are now able to offset the sun. It's no longer just going to be directly above you, going all the way to nighttime. So this is currently day. Let's do /time set, and we'll do sunrise. Again, a different styled glow, and then we'll do /time set and day. This is what I've just showed you, /time set, and we'll do it to noon. It's the brightest at the day. You'll see here though that the actual sun is circular there. If we do /time set day, was it circular there? I mean, it's still kind of squarish there, so there's a little bit of a difference when we set it to this. And then we'll do /time set, and we'll do sunset, which is that one right there. And then check this out. If we do /time set and we set this to midnight, well, this pack has a different colored moon and the reflections look slightly different. Now, water is still a work in progress for these creators because as of right now, we've only had one beta and preview with custom files. More changes are coming. This is just the beginning for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I just want to show you a little bit more detail with this so-called humid fog effect. And the creator of this, Alberto, is also looking for your feedback. Do you think that hot biomes like jungles should have this humid design? Now, if there's something in today's video that you don't like that's available in this shaders pack, just leave a comment down below. But if there's something that you do like or something that you think he should introduce, just leave a comment down below. All the feedback is definitely helpful. But like, come on, surely you enjoy the ambient effect that this has to offer. One of the features that Alberto managed to introduce to his shaders was reflective armor. Now, this works for chain, iron, gold, diamond, and netherite, and it gets better the further you go along. So right now, we have the time of day set to daytime. So it's going to be kind of on the left-hand side. So you'll see here that if you manage to catch a reflection of the sun in the armor, it's a little bit brighter. Now, like I said, it gets better the further you go along, and you can kind of see this shiny effect. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of everything being shiny, but considering that this is armor, it makes perfect sense for this to be shiny. One of the other things available within this as well is that you'll notice that the armor is kind of embossed, embeveled, and oh wow, it looks really good on your diamond there. Let's get a closer look at this. You can see as the sun starts to reflect off it. And then we also have this available. Oh, now that's what we like. It looks really good on your netherite armor. Does this also work with the moon as well? Can we get some form of a reflection from the moon? You can. Okay, you can see it right there. Obviously, it's directly above us. Plus, I love that, by the way. I love the colors. Yeah, you can see it there. In fact, it looks really good on top of the iron one. Now, one thing I did try and do is I was curious if there would be any kind of reflection with the trim templates. As of right now, I haven't seen anyone who's managed to make trim templates shine. If you also manage to catch the iron golem in the right angle, you can see here that part of it starts to reflect back as well. Now, the iron golem is one of the mobs that also has changed during nighttime. So if I do /time set, and we set this to midnight, you can see certain parts of the iron golem also starts to glow as well. I'll be honest though, I think all of the vine at nighttime, could you imagine if that was glowing? How impressive it would look. Let's do /day again. So yeah, certain angles, it's gonna look really good. Always someone trying to ruin the day. So you've very briefly seen this, but check out the end crystal. Now, it kind of lets off, I don't know, like an end smoke is what I'm gonna call this. It lets off some form of smoke particles into the air, but it gives it like the purpley effect, which again is something I haven't seen before. In fact, if you check out the background of this, you can kind of see something really weird happening in the distance, which I think is part of the terrain, like all the way over there. Anyway, something else I haven't seen as well is that we have tridents. And the tridents glow. I haven't seen glowing tridents before. Like if you throw us in the sky, you have this glowing beam of light. Could you imagine that coming towards you? Especially if you were inside of the water and there was a drowned. So I kind of wanted to throw it at this. Now, these also glow during the daytime as well. I'm just going to throw it at a mob. Here we go. Let's use these guys as some perfect examples right here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Missed them. Come on. Get them. There we go. One more time. And again. Yes, let's go. So you can see these glowing things around. Something else really impressive in this as well is those charged creepers. Even they emit some kind of glowing effect. And it's quite scary. So we do /weather. We just clear this out so you can actually see how impressive this mob is starting to look. Now, one thing I will say, though, is it's that bright you actually can't see the creeper. You just see these wandering particles, but you can obviously distinguish the difference between a glowing mob and a non-glowing mob. But if this thing was to blow up, yeah, you'd be in a lot of trouble. I forgot to mention this before, but your XP will actually glow at nighttime as well. That's why over there you're probably seeing a few particles glowing other than the tridents that we had been throwing. Now, of course, nighttime is important for mobs. And I've shown you mobs such as Enderman and stuff that they glow, but this one also has some additional ones that I have not seen before. Even the front little eye on the Endermite will glow as well. We also have the glowing eye on Guardians, but also Elder Guardians. The Phantom looks quite impressive, honestly, as it goes up into the beautiful nighttime. We have Strays. I have seen that one before. We do have Vexes. They seem a little bit too bright, in my opinion. And there's also changes with the Allay and more mobs. I'm still waiting for one of these creators to make one of the nether portals glow inside of the middle. Again, I don't think they have the capabilities to do that just yet, but I wanted to show you what it looks like with not only obsidian, but also crying obsidian. Now, this pack does slightly have a change in the middle of the portal. It's very similar to what I showed you with the water, and you can see the reflection there. Talking about reflection, the honey block in this pack also has a shine effect. I'll be honest though, I'm not a big fan of these doors. They just seem a little bit too cartoony for me. Everything in these packs seems to be just shiny. I like some things shiny, don't get me wrong, although I do like the dull shyness effect on the copper. I'm not a fan of the egg. I don't know what's going on with this egg. You can kind of see the differences as you go around here. Your ordinary egg, but when the light is hitting it, it just kind of transforms it. It's like a matte black style / gray. Then we've got the indented, the beveled, whatever you want to call it, on all of the prismarine styled blocks. And one of my favorite things has to be with the chests. And see on the top how they have some form of reflection. For those of you that would like to check this out, there is a download in the description and at the top of the YouTube comment section. This is probably going to be one of the last shaders videos I do until the developers give the content creators more things that they can edit. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.